Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm sharing one of my very favorite recipe. This walnut brownies. I got to say that I have fallen in love with this recipe for the first time when I've tasted this during my visit to Delhi during my work time. First time I tried this at the airport, I just fell in love. I can't say. But today here I'm baking this at my home for my kids and my family. I'm very happy to share this recipe with all of you. We will see the recipe in detail. Before that, let me first welcome everyone to Latu's Kitchen. Visiting your first time, like I always say, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and do press the bell icon so that you get notified on any updates that we make. Typically, mostly you can see baking recipes from my end since when I fell in love for baking. Let's get started. Take a cup of dark chocolate and butter. I will give the measurement in the description box. You may just want to refer. During using boiler method, keep a pan, boil the water on top, keep one wider vessel and melt this chocolate and butter. Keep that aside once it is melted. We use square shaped tin for making brownies because typically it comes in either square or rectangle, the brownies. So let's go by the sentiments. There is no hard and fast rules, but yes, it's nice if you use a square tin. Now the flour, 1 cup of all-purpose flour and salt, baking powder, cocoa powder. These are the dry, which we need to sieve it well and keep that aside. And also ensure you keep some parchment paper, or in fact I have used just the white paper. I have buttered it nicely on all sides and kept it inside my baking tray. Here I am adding 2 small bananas, which is optional, but it will definitely add a great flavor to your brownies. If you want to skip this, you can, yes, but adding this will definitely enhance the flavor of the brownie. Just two small bananas. Also, it will do the job what a egg or a curd can do for your brownies. I am using curds and brown sugar. Brown sugar will definitely give a better taste as it is already caramelized. It gives definitely a good taste for the brownie. So if you have, add it. Otherwise, yes, definitely powdered sugar. Always be the option. Mix all well. We've also added mashed bananas. So mix it all very well using a whisker. I'm adding 2 spoons of fresh cream, which will add more richness to the brownies. If you are adding cream, you may want to reduce the quantity of the milk, but cream is just optional. You can always go by the milk measurement. I'm adding more cream because of to get a little more richness to the brownie. Now the mashed bananas goes in. We are going to whisk all well. Do not make the bananas puree, just a mashing is good enough. It will definitely get cooked while baking the brownie. Doesn't show. Making a puree will make it more dense. Already the brownies are dense. Now add in the dry ingredients little by little and gently fold. Add milk little by little and mix the brownie dough. Do not add all the dry ingredients at one go. Add little by little and mix it. By adding milk also little by little. The batter has to be slightly thicker, not liquidy, so ensure that you're not adding too much of a milk at one go. Now it is nicely mixed. Chopped walnuts, a cup, goes in. Gently fold. You can as well add choco chips if you want to make it more chocolatey. This brownie definitely a little cakey outside and chocolatey inside. Best fudgy, little dense brownie this. You got to try this. Now pour this batter onto your baking tray, which is already buttered with parchment paper. Here I have used, like I said, regular A4 size white paper, which I have nicely buttered it, as I am not parchment paper due to lockdown here. And on top, of course, add in some walnuts and preheat the oven at 180 degrees for 10 minutes and bake it for 30 minutes, 30 to 35. Your brownies are done. If you have excess batter, you can arrange in a small cups like I have arranged. A best fudgy chocolatey brownie this. Do give this recipe a try and let me know how you liked it. Typically it is served with vanilla ice cream or even with jalebis. It goes very well. You can see now nicely it came out big, super good. Came out clean, the baking tray. That's it. You can allow it to cool down and then cut it into squares or rectangles and serve. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you still not subscribed, do subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning into Latu's Kitchen and keep supporting us, and do share the recipe if you like, find it useful, do share. That really means a lot to us. I'll be seeing you all with yet another recipe. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much.